Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, everyone is reviewing or reacting to the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes trailer. So I've seen a bunch of reactions and I had to watch it too. Look, I don't find the Planet of the Apes films very interesting. I never did. The original film was like a gimmick film where like it was all about the twist ending. And once you get past the initial idea of, oh gee, apes run the planet and humans are treated like animals, it just got a bit old, and I never really liked Charlton Heston or anything about that film. So I watched it years ago after having already had the ending spoiled by Cheers, and I think The Simpsons. I watched it and I was like, yeah, okay, there's a couple of nice scenes, but it was kind of, just didn't find it very interesting. And then I realized they did a whole series, and they did like I think 6 films or something, and it's all about just exploring that world. And I'm like, okay, I guess if you like that world, but once the initial ending, sort of that twist happened, I sort of felt like that story was told and that was sort of done. But they kept making the films. They went down, production values and success, and eventually ended them. And then Tim Burton did his remake, which I didn't really understand how that fit into the whole thing. Visually, it was better, but it was still a bunch of damn dirty apes running around, and I just have no interest in seeing that world or exploring that world or being in that world. So I haven't really gotten into it. Now then they did another bunch of I guess they were prequels. I don't know what they be counted as now, with the character Caesar, and you see basically how it started, and it's like all about showing how they got to the original Planet of the Apes film or idea or situation. And at least the character was compelling, and I did enjoy at least one of the films. I know I watched it with an ex and we thought it was great. I can't remember which one it was, and I meant to keep watching the series, but I didn't. I haven't watched any since then. And now the trailer happens and it's like, okay, so now we're basically where the film was, the original film was, where apes are intelligent and running the planet, and humans are basically animals that are just being hunted and running around, and they don't speak. And it's like, okay, and I don't really get the point of this film series or the point of it. The trailer looks interesting. I mean, visually it looks interesting, but I've always found it a bit sort of racist that the apes sort of were never able to rebuild the planet and have like Earth as nice as we had. It's all sort of run down and just derelict and Mad Max style, and I don't get the post-apocalyptic living in filth and squalor appeal that has to people, that they keep making these science fiction films where everything's destroyed. I feel like it's like some sort of like big brother conditioning to sort of have us sort of believe that it's okay to be poor and poverty, and that things are going to get worse and bad because they don't want us to want better or something. I always felt like there's some sort of cultural agenda behind this sort of science fiction, and that I don't know. It doesn't do anything for me. Didn't get me excited. I cringe at that music they use in every other trailer, which comes up and it's all dramatic and you're supposed to have feelings. I'm like, I'm not getting goose flesh. I'm just like, okay, yeah, I've heard that music a million times. Just please stop using it. It's like generic trailer sort of, Okay, so nothing good to say, nothing interesting about it, nothing appealing about it. Don't think I'll be watching it. Don't know why everyone's getting so excited. Don't understand why so many people love the original trilogy. I get Roddy McDowall was amazing, the character, the makeup was good back in the day. They even did a Planet of the Apes series, which I think only lasted one season, and I think that was while the movies were being produced. I think I owned that at some point. I think I watched it. I don't remember it. I didn't care. It's 4 minutes. I should stop talking before I get to 5. But yeah, I don't get the excitement. I found the original sort of, I don't know exactly where it is now, but the I don't even know if it was a trilogy, but the films where they actually showed Caesar gain intelligence and take control, that was interesting because it was its own thing. But just sort of seeing like the world of the original film just explored, it just reeks of IP farming. It's like, well, we've got this, this classic film we have the rights to, and people love it, so let's just do a bunch of films in that world. And I guess if you love that world, I guess it'd be worth it. But have no affection for that world, so I have no interest in it. But yeah, so yeah, a day late, I eventually got around to it because I thought, well, maybe there's something interesting there. I didn't see anything, but I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. If you're as unenthused about the apes as I am, please share it with me so I don't feel like the only person who doesn't love this film series. Because I usually love most of the franchises and everything, in all the genres and that. But this one, it's just like, I don't get it. I do own the whole thing, but I just I don't even know why I have it, but I own it. I have all the movies and everything. But yeah, I'm gonna go.